Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Flak. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Bracey.
What movies do we have on the agenda for today?
Let's see, we're starting off with The Uninvited. It's a horror movie. I know you love these, where they take an Asian horror film, this one from Korea, and they've remade it American style.
Oh, absolutely great. So another Grudge, Ring 2, Cellular
Yeah, the
Phone.
list goes on and on, doesn't it? This one stars Emily Browning as the daughter of a man whose wife has recently died, and Elizabeth Banks as his nurse who has become his fiancée. Now, the daughter, she was kind of freaked out by her mom's death, so she's coming back home to rejoin her family, her sister, her father, and of course the fiancé, after being in a psych ward.
And this is the one where the woman who died is actually coming back in some way to tell her daughter that Elizabeth Banks is the one who kills her, correct?
Sort of, yeah. It's her and another family that she was the caretaker of. So these ghosts are coming to warn the daughter that there's something wrong with this woman, and so you don't know. It's like, well, the daughter just got out of a psych ward. Is she crazy? Is she not? She starts doing research. She finds these coincidental matters, and so you're just not sure.
I know that you're supposed to hate Dad's new girlfriend, but I'm really hoping that we can make this work. Not too late. Alex, something happened.
Yeah?
I had a dream. There were children. I think they were trying to warn us.
Your daughter got it in her mind somehow that your fiancé killed the family she worked for.
Look at this.
We need to find out who Rachel Summers really is.
I want you to think about whether or not you are ready to be part of this family.
You know what, Anna? I don't think this is going to work out.
You're next.
I thought that I was dreaming, but I wasn't. Look! Okay, now I'm afraid. Pretty little Anna. You're not gonna ruin this for me.
We've also got Taken with Liam
This
Neeson.
movie looks absolutely amazing. I mean, Liam Neeson finally getting back to a role where, we can really get into it, like a Qui-Gon Jinn or a Dark Man or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's about time he got a piece of the action once again. Like a last film I really saw him in that I liked him as far as like a sort of an action role was Rob Roy. He was really good there. He's a big guy, so he can pull off the physical roles.
And the action sequence in it look absolutely astounding.
Yeah,
I mean,
he really looks like he's pulling it off.
Dad!
Oh, my darling. Happy birthday.
Dad, guess what? You know my friend Amanda?
Yep.
Her cousins asked us to spend vacation with them in Paris. I really, really want to go. Hi, Daddy.
You were supposed to call me when you left.
There's someone here.
What?
Oh my God, they got Amanda. They're coming.
All right, listen to me. Go to the next bedroom. Under the bed. Tell me when you're there. Now, the next part is very important. They're going to take you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it.
You have a 96-hour
What?
to never finding her.
No.
But if you don't, I will look for you. Where is she? I will find you. And I will kill you. Good luck.
bet he spent a lot of time training for this.
And it looks similar to the directing style of a Bourne movie, a Bourne
Yeah,
Supremacy.
yeah, it's got that kind of feel to it, where it's, you know, the action is intense, but it's believable.
Yeah, which, I mean, once again, I love the fact that these old actors are coming back in and making movies. I mean, a lot of them have been throwbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it just shows, you know, they're not done yet. They're
Yeah.
still here, and they're willing to make a movie where they, you know.
I do too. I appreciate the fact that Hollywood is actually taking the time to say, you know, like, these guys aren't just always going to be in the dad role, the grandfather role, what have you. You know, ever since they started doing movies like The Limey with Terrence Stamp, Anthony Hopkins in Zorro and The Edge, you know, and just they're saying these guys can still do it.
Don't forget about all the throwbacks either. We've got Live Free or Die Hard. We've got the Indiana Jones movie. We've got Rocky and Rambo.
Rocky and Rambo, that's right.
And my goodness, I mean, they show that, you know, old guys can still kick it.
They can still kick it. The DVD release is
Lakeview Terrace.
Lakeview Terrace. Now, you know, how can you not like anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it?
Well, I mean, come on now. Snakes on a Plane.
Okay. How can you not like almost anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it?
He's about 50-50 shot with me. But at the same instance, this was one of the better films just because he plays a crazy cop. And we all know he can play a great crazy guy from his roles in Pulp Fiction or 1408 or, you know, many other ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got that intensity. You know, he can go from 0 to 60 in about 1.2 seconds. And in this case, you know, this family, they move into this, well, their dream house out here in California.
Mm-hmm.
They think everything's just going to be wonderful. They're newlyweds, but they're an interracial couple.
Yeah.
And it turns out that their neighbor doesn't like that. Mm-hmm. And so here's Sam walking his beat. He's beloved by everybody. The people on the force like him. Yeah, he's a hero cop. The neighbors love him. But he just starts harassing them in slight ways, and he just keeps cranking it up, building that intensity until, you know, he's putting all the pressure on them, feeling like, you know, you can't stop me. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, yeah, and then the neighbors ended up starting fighting back, and it starts this huge feud that goes on between them. But I will say one thing. It has one of the coolest scenes I have seen in a movie in a very long time. It's Samuel L. Jackson actually standing up on this terrace, and in the background, everything is just engulfed in flames. It looks like the apocalypse.
Places where that's okay, and maybe that's where you ought to live.
You keep saying stuff like, we're not welcome here, we should move. Stay out of my life.
You have a good night, Chris. Hey, Slash.
Did you leave the store open? Did you see anyone?
No, I just see you. The man never made an actual threat against your life, and he has the color issue on his side, and that color happens to be blue.
Whatever it is about us that bothers you, we gotta figure out a way to deal with this.
Or what?
I got lights.
Okay.
Now's the time to get out. They'll be gone before you know it.
The hell are you doing?
You didn't ask my permission to plant these trees. Come on over. Let's do something.
Get off my property.
We'll call the cops. I'll tell you who's on duty.
We're not moving.
Says who?
Take away his job, pension, house.
You think you can take whatever you want?
Chris, stop it!
I'll deal with it.
Chris? Good. I'm the police. You have to do what I say. He's trying to kill us. Come on.
You guys are lucky. We have a cop living next door.
There's a lot of kind of graphic type scenes with how far they go to, you know, hurt one another.
Yeah.
And I mean, the movie keeps building up and gets more and more intense as it goes on.
Oh, completely. It escalates. It gets completely out of control.
Yeah, which, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a good DVD release or a good Blu-ray release as well. So, if you haven't seen it, definitely
since
check
HD
it
lost.
No,
Since you lost.
Don't get into that. HD DVD was the better format, I swear to you it was.
All right, then. I guess that's it. This has been John and Bracey with Flak. Come and join us at the theater again.